I identify primarily as a composer and pianist. I write acoustic and electroacoustic works for chamber ensembles, for voice, large ensembles, and orchestra, and multimedia works that often incorporate visuals and or theatrical elements. I'm really drawn to moments, and I really love moments when I don't know what other people are thinking about what we're all hearing. That I kind of have to like look around and kind of see how people are reacting and guess what's going on in their minds. And that to me is the mark of freshness. That it invites a social construction of meaning. So I'm interested in this kind of freshness in my own music and these multiple interpretations possible and multiple layers of meaning that kind of keep people guessing. Because there is so much overlap between the way we use metaphors in music and the way we use metaphors in politics and emotional lives and lots of other ways of thinking. uh, I think listening to music can shape the way we conceive of those other domains. The other kind of like personal reason is that I love being the weirdest person in the room, being the kind of person that no one really knows what they do. And I think that's, very much like a mark of the social status of a composer these days and how we fit into society and that we're, a little bit of an outsider. And I really like that. It opens you up to surprise. Lately, I've been starting my pieces not with a really strict, tight concept, but rather a wish list, like a kind of loose list or a loose network of ideas that the piece could have in it. I don't believe that I really know what the piece is fully about until it's played in front of an audience and performers get their hands on it. If I intend something in a piece and no audience member gets it, then that was never part of the piece to begin with, you know? And so I think the true meaning of the piece is oftentimes somewhere between my own wish list and the audience interpretation and the performer's interpretation. One of the kind of like craziest things to me about being a composer is that we actually give people instructions on how to move their bodies. Like we have a lot of authority and kind of an uncomfortable amount of authority over how someone moves their body. Like, if I write a C major chord for the piano, I'm telling someone how to put their fingers. Uh, and I'm telling them how long to hold that chord and how long they have to keep those fingers in that position and such. I think with that authority comes the responsibility to check in with them and make sure that they feel comfortable, they feel empowered, they feel creative in executing instructions. It's something that they find rewarding as an experience. Learn more about my own work, to delve deeper into them, and I wouldn't be surprised if I look at my work in a totally new way after this experience, and I would be really welcome to that. Stimulating conversations about music and art and life with my fellow nominees and the jury members. and just to have a lot of fun hangs.